Yo, what is up, guys? We are back for another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And if you guys were not aware, surprisingly, amazingly, stupendously, on the JP side of the game, Pikkon, yes, Pikkon and Janemba hit top grossing. Somehow they hit #1 in the App Store for some, undisclosed amount of time that Akatsuki deems fit, right? So, hit top grossing, and I think that there was a lot of talk, especially when Blazing, we got the notice that Blazing was shutting down. It was kind of like, RIP Blazing. It was really sad. It's, one of those OG gotchas, right? But this meme always comes up every so often, and I want to address it. Is Dokkan dying? And the answer is no. Dude, Dokkan is not even close to dying. They haven't even sniffed. There's not even been one single clue that Dokkan is dying. Dokkan keeps getting better. And the thing is like, yes, dude, I know that they are very inconsistent in terms of putting out content. Sometimes they'll drop a lot. Mostly they don't drop enough, right? But sometimes they'll put out, a fair amount of content. Like, for instance, on JP, just next week, they're dropping 2 easy A's. That's 2 easy A's, not easy area and an easy A or 2 easy areas. They're dropping straight up 2 easy A's. That's a big deal, right? So they're dropping one for STR Janemba, and then they're dropping one for the Tech Kaioken Goku and the Fizz Vegeta, right? Just so you guys know, I do definitely keep up on the JP side. So it's really important to point out, right? Like, they are not even close to dying. Like, when Blazing was dying, like, the writing was on the wall, right? Like, they weren't releasing content for like 3, 4, up to like 6 months at a time. They were making like 100K a year. Like, they dropped another Naruto gacha game before Blazing, before everyone finally got the shutdown notice, right? So there was a lot going on there. Like, again, the writing was on the wall. So for people to say that Dokkan is dying, I just want to educate you real quick. And this is not to, again, this is not to, like, if any of you are saying it who are sub to me, like, I want to kind of just educate you. I mean, that's really all this is class is in session, baby, and I'm the teacher. So what I want to do here is go through every banner. So this could be a long video. I'm going to keep it as concise as possible. Feel free to skip around. I'm going to be skipping around so we're not spending endless amounts of time scrolling as well, but I just kind of want to be clear, like, I'm going to go ahead and start. So the full entire last calendar year, right? I want to go through every single banner. We're going to go through global first. This is a global channel, right? So let's go through global, and then we're going to go through JP. So anyway, if we look at LR Kale and Caulifla, we're not going to go into the banners, right? This is just DBZ space, right? LR Kale and Caulifla hit top grossing. And this was like a decent amount. It hit in more than just France, right? So on the global side, we ended up getting 30 stones for this one, right? So there's one top grossing. And what I'm going to do is kind of just do like a final tally at the end of the video of the number of banners in each version that hit top grossing. And I think you guys are going to be surprised at how many hit top grossing. So LR Kale and Caulifla. Now, this is the Merry Christmas banner. This one did not. That's not really that hype of a banner. I guess, the SS4s came back, right? But that one did not hit top grossing. However, this is one that will live in infamy forever. And Global will scream Global Shaft, anytime you mention it, right? So we hit top grossing in, I think the final tally was like 9 countries. And we ended up getting 0 stones for it. Now, what they ended up doing is at the very end of the celebration, they were just like, thank you for your passionate support. Here's 30 stones. And it's like, okay, sick. But we didn't get top grossing rewards, right? We did end up getting them for Kale and Caulifla. And we got that little bonus 30 stones at the end of the Christmas celebration, right? So I'm going to say, for all intents and purposes, we did hit top grossing. They just did not give us rewards. So there's 2 banners, right? So here we are, Fizz Piccolo. Now, believe it or not, this did hit top grossing in France, although I'm not entirely sure. I don't think we ended up getting rewards for it. We maybe did. Maybe we got 7 stones. I do remember France did hit top grossing, though. And this is not just from memory. I have been fact-checking this as well. So that's 3 banners on the global side that hit top grossing. Now, keep in mind, it's a lot easier for global to hit top grossing because there's I don't know what, 300 countries or something, 200 countries that have their own servers, right? So, you know what I mean? So it's a little easier. So a lot of times we'll see France, we'll see Belgium somehow. I think Belgium has shut down all gacha markets, but somehow they still continue to hit top grossing. So I think Belgium, Luxembourg is another big one. A lot of times like Hong Kong, like they'll hit top grossing, and every now and then the US and stuff, right? So let's scroll a little further. Dragon Ball Heroes did not. This banner did not. Don't worry, obviously don't worry about these weekend summons. Those are free summons. Okay, so Future Gohan did not hit top grossing. But if we look at the very next banner, not these banners, remember, we're looking at major banners here, right? And not this one either. God Goku did hit top grossing. And if you guys will remember, this is when they implemented sort of the global rule, right, of top grossing. So this is 7 stones per country. I do believe we got we got 14 stones. I believe 2 countries hit it. So it's 7 stones per country per store that hit top grossing is how many stones we get. So this one, I think we hit it in France and Luxembourg, and we got 14 stones. So that was another top grossing on global. So I believe total right now that's 4. So if we keep scrolling here. Oh, what is up? Okay, so originally when I made the video, this is post-editing flex, right? So originally when I made the video, I had said that Cooler did not hit top grossing. We actually did, upon further digging, we actually did hit top grossing in one country. We hit it in France, and we did get our 7 stones. So obviously this is going to affect the tally at the end of the video, right? So just add 1 onto the tally, at least for global, right? But continue to your regularly scheduled video. Bardock, this is Saiyan Day. Now this Saiyan Day in particular was horrible. This was the worst Saiyan Day I've ever been a part of. Now the banner was decent. There's Int Kid Goku again, oh boy. This was one of my worst shafts of all time, by the way, where I pulled 1 dOkKaN Festival exclusive in like, I don't know, 750 stones or something like that. I just stopped. This banner really did break me. So this banner hit top grossing, and actually, you know, we'll go over it here in a minute, but this also hit top grossing on JP. So I believe that is banner number 5, and we're only in March, right? Android 13 did not hit top grossing. I mean, for obvious reasons, right? He's Android 13. I mean, that's no shocker there, right? So if we keep going, this banner did hit top grossing. And again, this banner, this is Spirit Bomb Absorb, Goku's banner. This hit top grossing on JP and Global. So I do believe Global hit top grossing on this banner as well. So that's number 6. These banners here, so these are the ticket versions of the banner, right? But these banners, we definitely hit top grossing. I think this might have been a full 30 stones we got for these. So I'm going to go ahead and just count this as 1 banner, right? It's 1 top grossing, right? So we'll just say that's number 7. I mean, is anyone surprised here? Yeah. God Goku that dOkKaN awakens into UI Goku obviously hit top grossing. This was a global first. I mean, shocker, right? This hit top grossing. I mean, probably the most hyped thing they've ever done on the global side of the game. Really, really cool of them to do. I hope they continue to do stuff like this for global. It's just one thing that we'll always have, right, is the global first. It's never going to be a global exclusive, but at least we can get global firsts, right? So that one obviously hit top grossing. So that's banner number 8. Beerus is another one that we hit top grossing on. Again, this one hit top grossing on the JP side of the game as well. So Beerus hit top grossing, and these had those really, really awesome discounts on it, where it was like 25 stones for 5 units, then it was like 30 stones for 7 units, and then it was, I think, a guaranteed featured if you got to like step number 4 or something like that. Like, it was really good, right? Beerus did hit top grossing, and remember, this is right before the anniversary we hit top grossing. So that is banner number 9. LR Nappa, I mean, unsurprisingly did not hit top grossing, so I don't even really need to go up much further than that. You know, Nappa, not exactly the hypest character in the world, although that's a very good card. I do like that card. They just did not hit top grossing, right? Now we are getting to the anniversary stuff, right? So again, this is pretty obviously we hit top grossing here for Blue Goku and Blue Gogeta and Blue Vegito, right? So again, I'm going to go ahead and just count these as one singular banner, one top grossing, right? So that is number 11, and we are only through July. So here we are again. This was part 2 of the anniversary. We hit top grossing again. Really, really cool. And so that would be banner number 12 with these 2 units. So here we have Kefla. We actually did hit top grossing, surprisingly, for Kefla. I believe it was only in like 1 or 2 countries, but hey, it still counts, right? So France always carrying the global side. Y'all already know that, right? So now we are here to the worldwide celebration campaign. Obviously some really, really good units in Boo tanks, and then of course Goku and Vegeta, and probably the best banners of all time. I mean, I don't even know if that's debatable. Like, they're just straight up like the best banners of all time, right? These definitely hit top grossing. So I believe that is, by my count, I believe that is banner number 13, or, you know, number 13 we hit top grossing. Now, this is an interesting situation. Remember, the worldwide download celebration is a dual celebration. I think that in this particular case, we actually got top grossing rewards, but we did not hit top grossing. So if you guys will remember, JP hit top grossing on this banner, but they decided, you know, so Global didn't cry a river, which, listen, JP would have cried a river too, right? But just to prevent any, you know, hard feelings, they gave us top grossing rewards. They probably did anticipate us hitting top grossing for it. And you know, Tinder or some shit was in front of them. You know how that goes, right? So this, I'm not going to count that. So I think we're still up to 13. Tech Ultimate Gohan, not really that hype of a... He's a really good unit, right? Probably still the best TUR we have on Global, but by no means really that hype of a character, right? He's no, you know, Blue Goku and Vegeta or anything like that. You know, he's not UI Goku or something. So he did not hit top grossing, so we still remain here at 13. Now here was this wacky, goofy, wonky Halloween dOkKaN festival that had the return of Int Future Gohan on it. Int Future Gohan came back, I believe, on the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku banner on JP. I believe that was the deal, and that's why we pretty much never got him until this point. So he dropped in February. So we did not end up getting him until like the end of October, right? So that was a long time for Int Future Gohan to be gone, but it was just the way that it happens, right? It's just the way it works, because the way that they have Global and JP set up, and that is a story for another video, right? I feel like if Global were only behind, you know, 3 months or something like that, I feel like that'd be a lot better for everyone. So, but yeah, this did not hit top grossing, so we're still stuck here at 13. Now, Gotenks and Boo, on the Global side, this did hit top grossing. So this was obviously really, really cool. I don't think anyone really anticipated to hit top grossing, because this did not hit top grossing on the JP side. So here we are. We got number 14. I mean, you guys can tell at this point, like, I mean, you guys kind of get where I'm going with this already. Yeah, these banners, obviously, none of these hit top grossing. So we are up to number 14, the Dragon Ball Heroes collab. This one did not hit top grossing. I don't know that we were even really close to top grossing. Actually, you know what? I feel like maybe we did hit it in 1 or 2 countries, but maybe it wasn't up to Akatsuki's standards. And maybe we just, I don't know, maybe we only hit it for like 5 minutes or something. I do remember hearing the news, reading the Reddit and all of those things, that this banner did hit top grossing, but you know, it's just, I'm not going to count it, because I don't have any official evidence that this ever hit top grossing. So we're at 14 still. So here we are now at the Merry Christmas dOkKaN Festival. So this did not hit top grossing, although to be honest with you, I am maybe just a tiny bit surprised that it didn't. We still actually, it might have hit top grossing, but we haven't got rewards yet. So what I wanted to, where you guys can kind of tell where I'm going with this, right, is like on the Global side. Now, Global does not make nearly as much as the JP side. So, but Global hit top grossing in 1 or more countries, I'm going to say just conservatively, 14 times in a calendar year. And you guys act like dOkKaN is dying? Come on, man. Come on. Absolutely absurd. Absurd to think about. Now, what I want to do is, I think that is it. Yeah, that is it. Here we are. Oh, and then, okay, Gohan. We didn't go over Gohan. Now, Gohan, came very close to hitting top grossing. It was in number 2 for like a lot of different countries. It was like number 2. I think it was like up to number 5 in the US. It actually got pretty high in Canada as well, which Canada notoriously does not turn out their wallets for dOkKaN. It's just, they're too busy on Tinder and shit like that. So this did not hit top grossing, so alas, I will not count it, but I just do want to note that this did make them some good money, right? Like, this made them money. It just wasn't that top grossing money. So 14 banners, and then this banner did not hit top grossing, but 14 banners, guys, in a calendar year did hit top grossing. So that is a big deal. So real quick, we're going to go a little quicker through the JP side. I want to go through the JP banners quickly. So again, just to go with the full calendar year thing, JP did hit top grossing for Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, so that is numero uno. JP did hit top grossing for Goku and Vegeta, so this was a big deal, right? So I'm not sure if people really were speculating that they would hit top grossing, but we did hit top grossing. So this was a big deal. This was a full 30 stones. Obviously, JP just gets their full 30, right, if they hit top grossing. So that is banner number 2. So here we are for JP. This was their 5-year anniversary, right? So this did hit top grossing in a big way. I think this was like a 100 stone deal. Like, they got 30 stones and then they got 100 stones, and I think they got another 30 stones after that. So they hit top grossing in a big way on those banners. So obviously definitely count it. Now, unfortunately, this banner here did not hit top grossing for dOkKaN. What happened was there is a game called Monster Strike that is incredibly popular. That's always like one of those top grossing games, up there with Fate Grand Order, you know, dOkKaN, those types of games. It's always up there, right toward the top. And they had a collab with Demon Slayer, so shocker. You know, they kind of cucked dOkKaN a little bit, but that's just the way it happens sometimes. But this did not hit top grossing, so alas, we will not count it. But obviously, probably made them a sizable amount of money, you know, with that rosé on there. Now, Beerus, this one's interesting. So actually, surprisingly, what happened was they actually did hit top grossing, but they did not get top grossing stones. They only got like orbs and training items and awakening medals. I think they might have got a little box space as well. So this did hit top grossing, but no stones, because this banner dropped like just obviously like a day after the banners ended, right? So the day after the anniversary ended, essentially this banner dropped. And the day before the anniversary ended, they had given out those bonus 30 stones, right? So this did hit top grossing. So I believe we were up to number 4. That is banner 4 that has hit top grossing on JP. And this is only through February, right? Or the middle of March. You know, as previously stated, this one also hit top grossing. Not much else to cover here. This was a dual celebration, the worst Saiyan day in history, right? JP got Extreme Super Battle Road. We got a rock on Global. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, again, unsurprisingly, probably did not hit top grossing. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken was really hype when he dropped on Global. He had the really, really beautiful super attack animation. Obviously, the awesome Spirit Bomb animation. That animation is from Dragon Ball Heroes when he's fighting Hearts, right? But this did not hit top grossing. I don't think it was really anywhere close. But sometimes those random dOkKaN Fest exclusives, they don't get it done, right? Again, unsurprisingly, you know, LR Nappa, not the hypest unit in the world, did not hit top grossing on JP, so we can just move on from that one. So here we are with these dual dOkKaN Festival banners, right? Now, Boo and Gotenks. This was kind of surprising. They did not hit top grossing, but it's like you look at the banners, like I guess the banners were decent, but they're not crazy, right? I mean, when you've got a banner with STR Boo on it, that's a bad banner, right? So STR Boo, they just like, I don't know, man, they're just, something didn't quite cut it about Gotenks and Boo. I really appreciated that they tried, right? Like they really, really tried to make these banners work. They kind of took a little risk. Like they didn't just go straight up, you know, Goku and Vegeta dual dOkKaN Festival. They kind of took a risk, and I do like that, but it just wasn't quite enough to get them to top grossing. So a lot of these secondary banners, just like those recycled LR banners, I am just kind of skipping through, but Kefla on the JP side did not hit top grossing. Now Kefla, a relatively hyped character, but her banner just was not really that good. I mean, you can see back there the likes of Int Goku Black and Android 13, not not really awe-inspiring. Maybe if you don't have one copy, you want a copy, but not really enough to get it done, right? Kefla herself is hyped to me. She's my #1 waifu, but again, not enough to get the top grossing. So I believe we're stuck at 5 on JP. I mean, UI Goku here, I mean, shocker. Again, you know, hit top grossing on JP. They really pulled out their wallets for this one. So UI Goku, a very, very hype. I mean, so remember that they got Kefla and Global got UI Goku. So I think JP, that's part of the reason why they did not summon for Kefla, is they knew that this guy would be dropping right after Kefla. So this guy did hit top grossing, so that is number 6 on JP. Blue Goku and Vegeta. Now, this surprisingly did not hit top grossing. When you had 3 of the biggest whales in the game that had to spend, I think, over 10,000 stones to rainbow these guys, Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. So you had Truth, Nolar, and Kelk, I believe. They both went over 10,000 stones to rainbow these guys, and somehow this banner did not hit top grossing. Probably because the rest of the banner sucked balls. I mean, you see Beerus and the Go Bros, and that's great. But literally the other 7 units are just not really good. Even that Krillin back there is not really much to write home about. I'd use Prime Battle Krillin 10 times out of 10. So this banner surprisingly did not hit top grossing. Must have been something crazy going on in that JP Gacha market. Now, ironically, the return of the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta did hit top grossing. And probably because of the other guys you see on there. Blue Gogeta and Blue Vegito. So this banner did hit top grossing. So kind of weird that this Tanabata banner would get top grossing. It's one of these banners, the one that's on Global now, right? That has like 20 featured units on it. But people really, really wanted to take their shot, you know, blow their wad on just a snowball's chance to pull Gogeta and Vegito again. And then, of course, the Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. So that is number 7 by my count. LR Jiren, so this was kind of surprising. I low-key feel like this guy was meant to be part of the 6-year anniversary, and then they realized that he's not really hype enough. Because if you look at his, and we're not going to look, but I just, you know, his leader skill, he's got a dual category leader skill in Universe 11 and Universe Survival Saga. It's just really weird that he's not a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, but alas, you know, he did not hit top grossing. Tech Ultimate Gohan. Again, we went through this already. This guy did not hit top grossing on either JP nor Global, so again, probably not real surprising, not that hype of a character to most. So now we're kind of getting into it. Now, obviously the, you know, shocker, the Double Rates Waifu banner did not hit top grossing. This was just like a ticket banner. This was the Memorial Dragonstone banner, right? And you could purchase tickets to summon on the banner. And then here we go, man. I mean, obviously these guys hit top grossing. Two of the hyper units, probably the 2 best units in the game, honestly. You could definitely make the argument, right? And actually some of the best banners in Dokkan history. And then remember that they did hit top grossing here again. So that's number 8 and number 9 in a very competitive gacha market in Japan. Frieza, unfortunately, did not hit top grossing. Actually, a pretty damn good banner. One of the best banners just for a random Dokkan festival in gacha history and Dokkan history, right? I mean, look at the 4 units on there. Those are 4 damn strong units, right? And the rest of the banner was pretty good to boot. LR Turles, so another one of these units, supremely powerful, probably the strongest unit. Like, if you look at his kit and everything he does, probably just in a vacuum the strongest unit in the game. But he did not hit top grossing just because he's Turles, right? I mean, who does anyone really? Maybe there are some of you out there who are really hyped for Turles, but you know, not most of Japan, right? So this did not hit top grossing. This is probably the biggest surprise of the year to me, that SS4 Gogeta did not hit top grossing, especially when you had a pretty good banner. You had an 8 featured unit banner, which usually means people have to pull out their hearts and wallets a little more, because it's tougher to pull Gogeta with that extra featured unit on there. But somehow this did not hit top grossing. From my understanding, the little bit of research I did, GT is not really that well received over there in Japan. I think that it was a lot more popular in the States for whatever reason, right? So, I mean, and GT isn't exactly what I'd call popular, but even more popular than it was in Japan. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but just as a whole, not really popular. So like you've got this character in SS4 Gogeta who appeared for like one episode. You know what I mean? So it's like, should I really be surprised he didn't hit top grossing? I will be surprised if we don't get it on global. By the way, I think we should probably be getting this guy, I would say in February, probably right before Saiyan Day, but again, did not hit top grossing, kind of surprising to me. If you have stuck around this long, go ahead and slap a like on the video. Super Dragon Ball Heroes did not hit top grossing, probably just because it's like all you need is like 300, 400, or 500 stones usually tops to clear those banners, and that's why, because it's got that 70-30 featured to unfeatured rate, and then that guaranteed featured right at the end. So did not hit top grossing, probably unsurprisingly so. Bojack, again, one of these characters kind of like Turles, like who really cares about movie Bojack? Not many. Maybe he's your favorite character, but I don't think many really care about Bojack. This banner did indeed hit top grossing on the JP side. With a vengeance, right? So this hit top grossing big time within hours. They had their rewards. So this did hit top grossing, so I believe that is number 10. Now, unfortunately, I love them, but DBZ Space is kind of slow sometimes. So actually the PyCon and Janemba banner are not up yet. But they did indeed hit top grossing, and we are still in within the calendar year, right? So 11 times JP hit top grossing and 14 times global hit top grossing. You're going to tell me that this game is dying? Get out of town. So that was the whole point of the video, is I kind of wanted to go through the sort of a history of top grossing within the last calendar year. So if you guys stuck around this long, slap a like on the video. Slap a like for dOkKaN not anywhere close to dying. Of course, consider subscribing if you're new. I love you guys, and thank you for your support. I will catch all of you in the next one. Later.